Reno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a...
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. Florida offense is back out on the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Heading left after the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Pitch to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a 1st down on a big run like that on 3rd down. You got them where you want them. Probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
The Gators are on the move here. And now the handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. The offense going with the hurry up. Here's the handoff. Powerful running into the secondary. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And this one will be fair caught. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Quick pressure, they've got him down for a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The end of the first quarter with the score, Florida 28, Georgia 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Fields. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Just trucks through the defender. Big play across midfield. Will spot it near the 36.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Down he goes. A sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior, and Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
The DB is backing off from the line now. The pass rush closing in. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And there's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Gain makes it second and medium. That's a design quarterback keeper. That one moves the ball across the 40.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Dogs! This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Fields. Gets made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 20. And they finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play. The Gators are in the red zone now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Back to pass. It's Fields. Bringing pressure. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going to take it all the way. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Florida offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Gets into space at the 50. Nobody can bring him down. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play moves the ball all the way to the 32. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead.
No shot to bring him down. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Gators looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First and goal here for the offense. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Fighting off the defender.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field.
Belly stutter. Slab. Gaucho. Acorn.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Powers through. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Florida 52, Georgia 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff again. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs them up, 1st and very long.
Green 25.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down. The option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Handoff running right.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. It's 3rd and short on the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. It felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the Bulldogs will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And a fair catch made right on the midfield stripe. Gators offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.